Hey y'all, welcome back to your girl's channel. My name is Tylee if you're new, and if you're not new, thank you guys for coming back vibing with me. Okay, it's been a minute since we did a solo date. If you guys are new to my channel, I go on solo dates with you guys. I drop the tea, the value, the level up content, baby. And today we are talking about 11 life-changing habits that help successful women be different in 2025. Okay, so make sure y'all get y'all notes, pens, snacks, drinks, whatever you need to get. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe, and let's get into the video. I'm also going to put some notes on the side so you guys can know exactly what the habit is, why it works, and some actionable steps to try to implement it into your life. So the first one I would say is morning hydration and daily movement. These two together go together real bad, okay? Go together real bad because you can lose so much energy when you are dehydrated. I'm telling you, hydrating your body is like fueling your body, getting it ready for the day, and it replenishes you like physically, you know? And also daily movement is important. Of course, you don't have to do this first thing in the morning like I do, but movement throughout your day is essential, okay? It could be a walk, a run, a workout, a yoga class, a cycling class, anything, swimming, whatever you want to do it, because it really resets your body in the most beautiful and amazing way. So the second one is morning visualization / goal setting, okay? In the morning, it is important to set your intentions for the day. I usually stick to 3 things that I want to conquer throughout the day. I make it simple, I make it easy, so I'm able to get the things that I want to get done. And morning visualization is actually good, y'all. I usually do it right before bed, but you could do it in the morning. I also do it while I'm walking my dog, but it is so powerful when you visualize, because when you see it in your mind, baby, it can really become your reality. You just got to work towards it, okay? Time just got to catch up. Be consistent, put in the work, and do what you have to do to get to where you want to get to. Daily journaling or gratitude practice in the morning, y'all. Wake up and give God thanks, okay? Whatever you believe in, give whatever you believe in thanks, because it puts you in such like a good mood. And always think, even if you're in a tough situation, always think of it as, you know what, somebody out there in the world has less than me, which is actually true. And then a lot of times what helps me like stay humble and like stay like a good person is imagining the things that I have in my life. Like, let's just say for my job, like everybody gets tired of their job sometimes, and we all have that one person that might, you know, irritate us. But it is so important to remember, like, what would happen if you didn't have that job? What would happen if you didn't have your 2 legs? Like, what would happen? And you really have to think about it like that, because I don't know why, but like as humans, we're more grateful for something when something leaves our life and then we don't have access to it. Or maybe you're used to going to the gym and you hurt your ankle. You don't realize how much you use something daily until it's gone. So step number 4 is prioritizing focus tasks. So have maybe like anywhere from like 1 to 3 focus tasks where you are prioritizing that specific task for the day. Avoid multitasking. Y'all, the world has taught us that multitasking is a good thing. Baby, no. It's actually bad for your brain, because as soon as like you're thinking of one thing, then you're thinking of another thing, and then you didn't get the first thing done, and it's like, where are we going? So focus on one thing. And depending on your day, like if you're having a rough day, maybe focus on 1 focus task. But if you're having a great day, you have a lot of time, maybe bump it up to 3 focus tasks for that day. The next one is reading for growth, y'all. When I tell you, one of the things that have changed my life is reading books, okay? The answers are in the books, okay? One of my favorite books is The 4 Agreement. I love that book down. Read the books, y'all. I will put the books that I've read down in the description box below. I will have it in my Amazon storefront. One of the things I would recommend is reading 10 pages a day. It makes it so simple, and y'all know when you think something is easy and simple, you're more likely to stick with it. So a lot of the times, I'm going to be honest, I honestly fell off of reading, but I would do it during my lunch when I was at work, and that would be my time to, read and help my mind and things like that. And it could be different books. It doesn't always have to be self-development. It could be spiritual, anything that you're interested in. It's just more about growing in that area and opening your mind so you could do better. Healthy eating and protein focused meals. Okay, when you feed your body good quality food, you feel good internally, and it just reflects externally. When you eat crap, stuff that's not good for you, bro, I feel like it just sucks energy out of you. You just don't feel energized. Feed your body good food, balanced food, good food, vegetables, fruits, protein, make it balanced, a little starch. And a lot of the times, we honestly maintain energy by fueling our bodies good quality food, okay? Sometimes and I'm not like judging anybody, because we all have our times when we like fried chicken, we have those cravings, but my more self-aware mind cannot eat certain things that my old self used to eat anymore. And I'm like, I can't put that in my body because I know how it's going to affect me. So feed your bodies good, okay? We only get this one little life. Feed your body the good food. This is my ultimate favorite. It's a self-care day, mental break, reset day, whatever you want to call it. And this is basically where you fill up your cup, okay? You cannot pour into other people if you don't pour into yourself, okay? I feel like the worst thing a woman or anybody in general could do is like lose themselves. Of course, it all happens to us, but I'm telling you, fill up your cup, prioritize you deserve it. What I recommend is having like a day of the week. My days are Wednesdays, where I don't worry about anything, any personal goal of mine. I go home after work, I might go to the park, I might watch a show, whatever I need during that week. Wednesday is that day for me, and it's also the day where I spend time with God. I do Bible study. Now for other people, it might be Sundays, might be Fridays. Do what works for you. Moral of the story, y'all, fill up your cup, prioritize yourself, rest, okay? We are all in a world where the world is like more, lock in. But baby, sometimes you just gotta take a pause and rest, okay? And just spend time with yourself. Networking and connections, y'all. Networking is so important. You know how far networking can take you in this world? There are so many people that don't even have degrees that are high up in their careers because they networked, okay? If you have a 9-to-5 job and you know you have to go there every day, baby, network. You got to be there anyway. You might as well get the talk in, learn that skill. It builds confidence, and you learn how to work with other people with other backgrounds and things like that. Like, I'm telling you, this time last year, y'all, I used to be so scared to network. I used to be like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to say, like overthinking it. Like, start with a compliment. Be like, oh my gosh, girl, I like your outfit. Make it genuine. But I'm telling you, like, a lot of people are a lot nicer than what we assume in our heads, and just go from there. Once you learn how to do something that was so tough for you, like, you're like, damn, like, this is not even that hard, like, after all, affirmation / positive self-talk, okay? Sometimes we are our own worst critic, and self-evaluate yourself. Like, think about just thoughts that come to you naturally, and if it's a negative thought, go to ChatGPT, tell her to tell you some positive affirmations, copy that, paste it in your notes section in your phone, and start saying it every day. Find a time. This could be in the morning, lunch, at night, whatever works for you. I personally do it as a part of my morning routine. When I'm walking my dog in the morning, I will say positive affirmations as I'm walking around my neighborhood, and y'all, it has helped so much, okay? Y'all, sometimes I will say my affirmations and I'll be like, oh my gosh, this affirmation already came true. Like, girl, do you not see you're living in what you say you want already. So definitely say the affirmations every single day, okay, as much as you can. Evening reflection and planning, just like these jobs self-assess us quarterly and they do performance reviews, do that for yourself, okay? Are you showing up for the woman that you want to be? Self-evaluate yourself, check the boxes off. What lessons did you learn? What do you need to improve on? Do all the things, because that's how you're going to get better and become the girl of your dreams. Remember, everything that I'm telling y'all to do in this video is very intentional, because you don't get to your dream self just by accident. Everything is on purpose. Everything is strategy, and that's just what it is. Like, that's what it takes to level up and become the best version of yourself. And the last one is consistent sleep time. So what I have done is I have taken note of what time I go to bed, and then I will take note of what time I naturally wake up, and I will calculate the hours that I feel like my body is fully rested. So I know now that, like, I need 8 hours of sleep, okay? If I'm trying to get up at 5 a.m., I need to be in bed by 9, okay? 9 o'clock. 10:30 at the latest, okay? 11 is pushing it. I like my sleep, okay? And it really fuels me for the next day. Figure out how much time you need to feel fully rested for the next day. And I think the biggest thing is making it consistent. So I feel like after like 3 weeks, your body gets used to going to bed at a certain time. One thing I do want to say in this video is I did not learn how to master these habits all at once, y'all, okay? I would say, honestly, it took a full year to learn how to do the habits that I taught in this video, okay? And honestly, what I would do is I would pick one habit, work on it for the entire month. Then I'll pick a different habit, do that for the next month. And let's just say I didn't accomplish that habit the next month. What I would do is I would give myself another 30 days to build that habit into my routine, okay? Because life, things happen, and sometimes, honestly, things get delayed. So I would take the pressure off myself and be like, you know what? This month was kind of rough. It wasn't the best. And I would just make it the next month's goal. Remember to focus on one habit per month, okay? Focus on consistency and slowly building. Each habit impacts your mindset, productivity, self-love, and your overall well-being. And that's exactly what life-changing conveys. And also, you're building a better version of yourself, and it's always worth it when you are becoming your dream girl. You're leveling up in the best way that you can. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all on my next one. Bye, y'all.